In the grand history of faith that flows through Thailand, some names they seem to echo beyond time itself. And the name Wat Lak Si is absolutely one of them. It's a name that feels like a confluence, a meeting point of two powerful currents of sacredness, two immense legends that have shaped the very soul of the people across generations.
So, let's unravel this mystery together. When you hear the name Wat Lak Si, what image flashes in your mind? Is it the great enlightened master from the Bangkok fields? Or is it the sacred, powerful Buddha image from the Mekong River basin? That very question, well, that's the starting point of our incredible journey today.
And here they are, the two great legacies we're about to explore. On one side, we have Luang Pu Khao Khemaraamo, the holy monk of Wat Laksi in Bangkok. And on the other, Luang Pu To, the secret Buddha statue of Wat Laksi Samosan in Samut Sakhon Province. Two names, two different places, yet both are woven together by that same powerful name, Wat Lak Si.
All right, let's begin with the first chronicle. This is the story of a revered monk who lived during a pivotal moment in our nation's history, a time of immense change. This is the legend of Luang Pu Khao of the Bangkok fields.
This is him, Luang Pu Khao. He lived during one of the most critical turning points for Siam during the great modernization era of His Majesty King Chulalongkorn Rama V. And right in the middle of all this sweeping change, he stood as a spiritual pillar, strong and unwavering, in the heart of Lak Si. But his greatness wasn't just confined to the temple grounds. Luang Pu Khao had this incredible foresight, earning him the title of the developer monk. He played a huge role in nation building, and his most historic sacrifice was dedicating a part of the temple's land so the government could construct the Prem Prashakon Canal, which became a vital artery for transportation back in those days.
His spiritual stature was so well known that word reached the royal court. There's this amazing historical account that when King Rama V was traveling by royal barge to officially open the new canal, he actually stopped his entire procession right here at this pavilion under the bael tree, just to pay respects and speak with Luang Pu Khao personally. I mean, this moment truly reflects the deep royal faith and the immense spiritual authority he commanded.
Now, beyond his role as a great developer, what really cemented Luang Pu Khao's legend in people's hearts are the stories of miracles. Miracles born from the sheer power of his mind, honed by intense meditation and spiritual practice. There's one story that is just legendary. At the temple, a massive banyan tree branch was hanging over a pond, causing the water to stagnate. So he simply stood there and focused his mind, his pure concentration, on that branch. There was no wind, not even a slight breeze. And then, suddenly, that enormous branch just snapped and crashed into the water in front of everyone. It was a stunning demonstration of the power of a perfectly trained mind. And that mental power wasn't just about force. It was overflowing with compassion. It's been recorded that he could pacify a wild elephant in a rage, making it stand perfectly still, just with his aura of loving kindness. Even a wild tiger, the king of the jungle, would come and live peacefully under his hut, almost like a tame pet. This is just proof that a pure mind, one without any malice, becomes a safe haven for all living beings.
And now we journey across time and space. We leave the fields of Bangkok in Bangkok and travel to the Mekong River basin in Samut Sakhon to encounter another sacred legend, also under the revered name of Wat Lak Si.
This is the magnificent Luang Pu To of Wat Lak Si Samosan. He is an ancient Buddha image in the posture of conquering Mara, believed to have been created in the early Ayutthaya period. He's made of red sandstone and covered in plaster, but what's truly amazing is his face. It is just so full, so overflowing with boundless compassion. Just looking at him brings this incredible sense of peace to your heart.
His journey is a legend in itself. It all started when he was discovered by a monk named Luang Pu Khao at an abandoned temple along the Mekong River. He was then moved temporarily to a temple in Ratchaburi. Finally, in 1927, he made his final journey, floating on a raft down the Damnon Sadak Canal, the lifeblood of the community, to be enshrined as the spiritual heart of Wat Lak Si Samosan.
And that journey down the waterway gave birth to a grand and living tradition, one that continues to nourish the spirits of the people along the canal to this very day. I'm talking about the great Luang Pu To River Procession.
Every single year, on the third night of the waning moon in the fourth lunar month, a replica of Luang Pu To is placed on a beautifully decorated boat.
The procession then travels along the Dam Nguyen Sadok Canal, passing through 3 provinces. All along the banks, villagers set up altars and light deafening strings of firecrackers to welcome him. This whole spectacle, it's an expression of their deepest belief that Luang Pu Khao himself is visiting them, blessing them right at their homes.
His sacred power is known far and wide. People come from everywhere to make wishes and vows, and when those wishes are granted, they return to offer unique and vibrant performances to show their gratitude. We're talking Chinese opera, traditional Thai dance, the flying of chula kites, and of course, setting off loud firecrackers in celebration. All of this has blended together to create this rich culture of faith that is completely inseparable from the people's way of life.
And so, our journey brings us to its conclusion. From the story of a holy monk to the legend of a sacred Buddhist statue, 2 distinct paths of faith, now flowing together to meet in the same river of Dhamma.
So here is the heart of it all. Wat Lak Si in Bangkok finds its center of faith in Luang Pu Khao, the great master from the nation-building era. Meanwhile, Wat Laksi Rat Samosan in Samut Sakhon has its heart in Luang Pu Khao, the ancient Buddha image. One represents the spiritual power of an enlightened person, the other, the sacred power of a Buddha image. But both stand as towering pillars of faith that have supported the hearts of the people for so long.
In the end, whether it's the spiritual grace of Luang Pu Khao or the sacred power of Luang Pu Khao, both of these great legends of Wat Laksi serve as a powerful confirmation. They show us that pure faith can manifest in many different forms, but it always leads to the same destination, guiding the human heart towards goodness, towards peace. It is a priceless spiritual heritage that will forever endure in the heart of this land.